Hi everybody, welcome back to A Glittery Life. Thank you guys so much for watching today. I have such a cool video for you. I just figured I would give you my top 10 brushes that I use every day getting ready. Now, you would think it would be really hard to kind of like narrow that down to like 10. I certainly use more than that, and I have a couple honorable mentions, but honestly, I basically could do my whole face with these brushes. Actually, I could cut some of them out and still do my whole face. So I wanted to show you guys what my favorite brushes are, the ones that I have to have or that I use every day. And I know you're gonna wanna know what is on my lips. I'm wearing Syrup by MAC. My necklace is from Brina Box. I found them on Instagram. And my sweater is from Nordstrom. And I'm wearing my sweater to stand in solidarity with those of you who are on the East Coast or the South and you're being pounded by this winter storm. I definitely did not wear this sweater today because it was 80 degrees today here in Los Angeles, but I am gonna roast for a minute with my hot lighting to stand with you girls, because I kind of wish I was in your weather. I know, I'm crazy, but I miss the winter, I'm not gonna lie. Blah, 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 enough about that. What are my favorite brushes? Can any of you guess? And for those of you who've been watching me for any length of time, some of these are gonna be no shock to you. Let's start with foundation. This is the Cover FX liquid foundation brush. All my brushes are dirty, let me just tell you that, because I just got ready using all of them. So it is what it is. At least you're seeing that it's the real deal. This is the liquid foundation brush. I love it. Honestly, it's really dense. It's a great buffer. And I use this with any liquid foundation, matte BB gel, whatever, except for creams. I use this. This is kind of my go-to foundation brush. I have a lot of foundation brushes and a beauty blender and all that stuff, but this is the one I kind of find myself reaching for more often than not because it buffs in my foundation so smoothly and so beautifully that I just can't stop using it. Okay, you guys, you're gonna be cracking up because look at this. I'm obsessed with this brush for contouring. This is the Becca Skin Perfecting brush, I think is what it's called. And I love this for a powder contour. I know you can use this brush for your whole face. I never have. I've never used it for a liquid or cream product. I know you can. Honestly, I just use it for my cheeks, for my contour. I just think it's a perfect brush. Yeah, I love it. I love how blown out that it gives the contour, and I love, it's a little bit big to contour in some places on my face, I feel like. I mean, you have to use the edge, but for right in here, for the hollow, oh my gosh, I love this. Just fits so perfect. I love how it blends down into my neck. So I use that guy all the time. For setting powder, which is by and large the either Cover FX illuminating setting powder or now It Cosmetics Bye Pores. I just got that and I love it. I use the Goss number 14 brush. I use this brush every freaking day. Every day to set my powder. To set my whole face. I love it. It's so soft. Wayne, I love you. Blush. All day, every day. The NARS Yaccio. That is how you could correctly pronounce the name of this brush. It's called Yaccio. Not Yakio, not Yakido, not Yichio, not Yikiyacho. Yaccio. That's this brush. This is my Swiss Army knife of brushes. I actually could do my entire face if I needed to, including my eyes with this brush. I wouldn't use it for a liquid foundation or a cream foundation. I would use my fingers, but I could do my contour, blush, highlight, bronzer, and eyes all with this brush. Love. This is a great investment. They are not cheap, but they are awesome. I use the Goss number 15 for my highlight. I love this. It gives me such a pretty thin, wispy, ethereal highlight. Oh my gosh, this is such a great fan brush. Mine is a little bit when I first wash it, it gets a lot tighter, but it's been used all week. It needs a bath. So it's a little splayed out, but it's just the softest, best fan brush. And it's the right size. I've seen some big mama fan brushes out there and I'm like, I don't know what I would do with that, but this is perfect. Okay, let's talk about concealer. You guys, I love this e.l.f. Flawless Concealer Brush. Now I use it under my eyes to do my concealer, to buff out my concealer all day, every day. And then I'm not gonna even lie, I turn around and stick this right into my e.l.f. under eye setting powder and just put it right on there. So I go right from liquid to powder products with the same brush. I don't even like wipe it off. Nope, you don't have to. This brush is so good. This is like a $3 makeup brush, y'all. And it's really, I mean, I wish I had 10 of these. Okay, let's talk about eyeshadows. I have 2 MAC brushes that are just like my ride or dies. I mean, I have had these brushes forever. MAC 217 and MAC 239, Fluffy Blender and Lid Packer. I mean, I think this is at least, this is over 10 years old. This one probably 7 years old. I mean, these babies have gone the distance. I used to have like 5 of these and like 5 of these. I think I'm down to 2 and 3. They just get, people, bridesmaids steal these all the time. It's so annoying. Anyway, these are like, I could do my entire eye look with these. I love them. I reach for them every single day. Nothing beats those 2. And then I use every single day, basically, the NARS number 45, which is the teeny tiny little dense smudge brush. Bam, underneath my eyes. I love it. This brush is amazing. Or to smudge up into my outer corner on the top of my, along my lash line. I mean, I think this brush is like $27 or $28. It is well worth it though. I love the NARS brushes. I mean, there was a million NARS brushes I could have chosen to tell you about besides the Yaccio and this one, but I really just do use this one every single day. And then last but not least, it's another Wayne Goss brush. This is the number 20. This is the pointed crease. Oh, this is such a good one. I use this in my crease to do detail work. I use this along my lash line. I use this to like build out if I want to create like almost like a wing with my shadow. You can just do so much. I just love this guy, and it just is like that bullet point. It's such a perfect little like pointer brush. So those are the 10 brushes that I use every day without fail. I have a couple honorable mentions that I had to tell you. Obviously the NARS Ita. I'm sure when you guys saw the Becca brush, you were like, what about her NARS Ita? I go back and forth, to be honest. It kind of depends on what I'm going for, what look I am, like what I want, like what product I'm using. But I really do reach for the Ita a lot throughout the week, especially around my forehead. If I'm doing a powder contour, if I'm doing a cream contour, I use the new contouring brush from Cover FX. But if I'm doing a powder, this is better around my forehead and better down my nose than the Becca brush, so I'll kind of use them interchangeably. For brows, this is the Tarte brush. It's the double-ended spoolie and brow, like kind of angled brow. If I'm doing like a cream brow, then I use this. I use the spoolie every day, no matter what, but that wasn't as exciting to tell you about. Like, yeah, I use a spoolie every day, but my brows are whacked, so I have to like constantly comb them in the right direction. So this is a great though. I like how soft this is. I like how angled it is. I like that it's not dense. It's a really like kind of thin, like angled brush, and it's real soft, so I feel like it blends really well. Concealer brush is the 195 from MAC. You can see it's dirty. I used it today. I like this for placement, placing concealer, placing cream highlight underneath my eyes right here. It's just kind of the right size. And then this is relatively new, but I have found myself reaching for it so much. It's the IT Cosmetics number 7. It's the Heavenly Luxe Complexion Perfection brush. And this is the all over foundation, and then this is the concealer side. I don't quite use that side as much. It is dirty, but I don't feel like that. Like, honestly, I feel like the e.l.f. brush does better at blending out my concealer than this brush does. But I love this for foundation. I love it for cream foundation. I like it for powder products, but I really like it for like that liquid cream, like CC cream, BB gel type foundation. I just think it buffs it in really, really beautifully. So those were my honorable mentions. Anyway, I want to know what your favorite brushes are. What brushes do you use every day? And do you use any of the ones that I mentioned? You guys, thank you so much for watching. Thumbs up this video just because you're happy. Thumbs up this video because you like my sweater. Thumbs up this video because you want to see more videos from a glittery life. I don't know. I never know what to say when I'm like, thumbs up this video, but it is really awesome when you thumbs up it. It feels like you're giving me a hug. So keep doing that. Anyway, you guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.